Hi, good afternoon. Corey here, psychic medium, spiritual healer, and life coach. I'm coming in to do the monthly forecasted channel reading for my, who was I doing? Oh, Sagittarius. For my Sagittarius. And please remember that this is a general message. This is not a personal reading. This may not resonate with you. And if it does not, then it's not for you this month, but if it does, then yay for you. You may also find some information in one of the other zodiac signs that might resonate to you if you have those signs in your chart. I'm not an astrologer. I don't know all the astrology stuff, but little things that I do know or things that channel through are information that's being downloaded so that I can pass the messages on for you. The cards that I use, the oracle cards that I sometimes bring into the session is based on my interpretation and not that of the person that owns those cards and created those cards. Also, any of that advice that I give you is to be taken as entertainment. My readings are an entertainment-based reading. It's not to replace any medical, psychological, scientific advice that you have been given. Do not replace my work with that of a professional in the field of any of those above. So, thank you for being with me, and I hope you enjoy this, and I hope it resonates. And if you are a cross-watcher, it may be something here resonates with you, then take it for what it is and allow it to sit into your month of February. For my Sagittarius, I feel like you want to drag all the way into March, April, May. You want me to go ahead. You want to know what's happening. Being a little bit nosy here, being a little bit curious about the future, want to be ahead of the game. Want to let that fire spread. You're kind of I feel like the air that's blowing is blowing your fire everywhere. So you're a little bit all over the place, Sagittarius. You want to know what's going to happen in March. You want to know what's going to happen in June. You even want to know what's going to happen next year. Well, guess what? Sometimes you're not meant to know everything. And so you have to remember that the place of the unknown that we live in is sometimes the best place for us to live. Some of my Sagittarius in February, and I know it's the month of Valentine's Day, but you're going to be challenged with relationships. Something of the past is coming up for some of my Sagittarius. You're either meeting again, crossing paths, something faded, a faded meeting, seeing a person from the past that was in your life prior that you had great feelings for has come up again. And this could be a parent, or this could be a love relationship, or this could be a friendship, but it was once in your life. And there was a reason, and there was a reason why something happened, a story happened, or one of you kind of blew up, one of you weren't, I don't know, not paying enough attention, or you had too much of an ego and you didn't want to listen to any other side. And so the friendship, relationship, parent relationship, whatever it may be, it kind of has been on a stalemate and it's ended, and it's been years, like you haven't been able to connect with that person, or if you have, it's just been a passing, and all of a sudden something like kind of aligns you again with the person from your past. It's like you're meeting like this. It's meant to happen. And whatever is meant to happen from that, you have to trust that the universe was not kidding around with you. Something is an unfinished business, something that needs to be healed, cleared, or just resolved and let go of in your heart is present right now. And it's like it's time to either put an ending to it or restart it again. And it can go either way. It's not something that's like set in stone yet. It's not something it's not something that's like, oh, guaranteed faded. The meeting was faded, but the outcome is not faded. The outcome is an unknown, but it kind of throws you a little bit for a loop because you have been kind of planning your life, and this is not so planned. This is a little bit out of character, out of source. Somebody is struggling with some neck and shoulder issues, and I feel like that's an old injury that has come up, whether it was a sports injury, trying to push through, trying to kind of shove people around, trying to make, kind of be the boss, be in control, and you tend to like to be bossy, but you also resonate very much with somebody else who's bossy. You do very well with other fire signs because you all just fall together. And if you're somebody who's in a relationship with a fire sign, you may find yourself this month being too much for each other. And you might find yourself being really caught up in each other's energy a little bit and kind of testing each other. And it's because the wind is blowing you. Is there something in the air that's kind of igniting and blowing that fire up a little bit much? But there's something more coming for you, and you know there is. You're at a crucial turning point in your life, and the card that come out is a fork in the road, and you're going to have some choices to make. And the choices will be around relationship, work, and it's like you're not going to be the upstanding citizen for some of the decisions that you're going to make. Somebody's not going to like you. They're not going to like that you're either leaving a job that you've been committed to or that you have been in charge of, and you're like, I'm done, and something else has come up, or you're already in a relationship, and this other person like has been in your heart for years, and you just can't help yourself. It's just there. And it's like you just know something more has to happen. You just know there's something else. And it's like, and nobody can tell you what to do. And if you're looking for someone to tell you what to do, nobody can tell you. And if you're single, know that this is like somebody coming back in, or a family member, or like I said, this could also be a parent who's coming back in. But you're at a crossroads of, do I let this person back in my life? Do I go this path again? Do I take this? And it's like, yeah, sometimes you have to. And so on both sides we have Treasure Island and we have New Life. So neither one is a wrong choice, but one might come down to a money decision. The other one comes down to happiness and joy. Which one are you going to take? Right? It's which one will be. And I feel it as if this is there's so many opportunities coming towards you, and it's like this feels very work related too, like something of a bigger pay, a bonus, a larger pay by going with another company, and a sense of much more contentment and happiness that takes place. You've been kind of forcing or kind of just being mushroomed into a situation or a relationship for a long time, and you want to feel it again. It's like you want to feel life, and this is the month, of course, that's very heart linked. We're into February, so I feel like this does go more into a relationship type of thing. And if you're whining and complaining that this is the February the 14th that you're alone once more, it's like one more Valentine's that no one ever celebrates with me. I never have known I have to do it all alone. I think this year might be a little bit of a change for some of you. Some of you guys got a little bit of a surprise coming in, and it's coming in kind of quickly. You're going to be taken back. And whoever had a car purchased with another partner and now you're split up and now you're fighting over who's going to get the car and who's going to take the car. Don't know why that, or it could be a house, but it feels like a car to me. It's like it's going to be all settled within the next couple of weeks. There's some settlements coming in, and it also feels like there's a house. So this is somebody who might be separating or already in a separation or going through a separate or thinking about separating. It's like, what about all this stuff? There's a reasonable decision coming in. There is a split of half and half, but it's like you're not being left with the whole load and you're not being left with everything. So trust that. And then there's be very observant of the opportunities that are coming up for you. There's a lot of them. And also there's a deep sense of deep knowing that you know what's right this month. Trust your instincts. This is a month to trust your instincts. Really observe everything that's around you. Pay attention to how people are behaving, what people are doing, because the life that you want to live, the life that you're searching for, brings you into a place of peace, but it's not going to be so peaceful getting there sometimes. And other times it's going to smoothly go, but this feels like you're going to have to be upheavaled a little bit to get there, and it's okay. You are going to be fine. Trust me, or trust the universe, not me. I haven't got a clue. Trust the universe that whatever is coming is actually going to finally make you smile and bring such peace and love into your life that you're going to be wondering why you ever continue to struggle, how you continue to struggle, or why you ended up out of that person's life, or why you ended up making some of those decisions, or why you didn't speak to that parent for years. It's like, why, what was behind that? And what are my whys now, like of why I want this back in my life? You could be on the flip side of this. Why am I doing this? What are my whys? What matters to me? And what brings me peace, love, and happiness? And that's what your month is about. Let it come to you. Let it just happen and enjoy the ride of whatever it is, and let your fire be seen. You are here to be seen. Live as your true self, Sagittarius. Have a wonderful, wonderful February, and thank you very much, and much love to everybody. Bye-bye.